Alright, looks like the mic is working. Looks like audio's working. Guessing that's a good place for the web. Ooh, that chat's down there. So we're gonna have to, I guess up here. I'll put it under there. Or no, well, let's do it right here. And then I'll lower my chat down there, and boom. Alright. Yeah, because my base is so messed up because for some reason how bases work in this game, is just that they don't. Who the fuck is this? What server? I don't even know what server that is. I don't know what streamer that is. Yeah, I did boost up my graphics settings. Let me just pop open Task Manager real quick and see how everything's going. 70%, 60%, 50%. Okay, so my computer's going pretty good. Oh, for fuck's sake. VSync got disabled again. For fuck's sake. Where's VSync? Probably gonna raise up my GPU use a lot. Your GPU is now hovering around set. Okay, now it's lowering back down. Alright, that's good. How's my bioreactor going? Going pretty good. Oh yeah, I never put my fabricator back down, did I? Where's my fabricator? Interior modules. Fabricator. Put it right there. And boom. Alright. Now then let's... What is unlocking equipment? The headlamp. I don't have ion powers or ion batteries. I also don't have ion power cells, but make a cooked featherfish. And I guess we're also gonna make a cooked Arctic keeper since that didn't fill me up the whole way. And we're just gonna munch on that. We're gonna drink some water. I'm gonna need to get more water because I am running out of that. Just dump some materials in lockers. Do I have 2 titanium lying around anywhere? I do. Okay. Place down another locker. Okay, delay all that stuff. The rest of this I'll probably... Except for this power cell. This power cell's a dead power cell. I'm not bringing a dead power cell with me. Okay, so I also want to find a power cell charger. That'd be nice. Now I think about it, I can actually just charge this by putting it in at the moon pool, can't I? Alright, let's run over here and let's just swap out the 0% cell. That's gonna be charging. Cell over here fully charged. Yes, it's good. Alright, so now I need... What do I need for... I think it's the gold. Actually, I should probably see what I need to make a, computer chip.
Robin, I have something important to share.
Another artifact.
Yes, although...
You cannot know for sure what it is, but it is certainly of significant import. I know.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
What did we just get? Architect Artifact PK8. Alright, so now what do I need for a computer chip? 2 table coral, gold, and copper wire. Gold. Need copper and table coral. Alright, that's what I need to grab. All that should be relatively close by, though. Although I'm actually going to want a bit more copper than I originally thought, because I'm going to need to make... Limestone chunk has a chance of copper, so that's what we're searching for. Let's head on down. Cool other thing. Limestone chunk, chance of copper. We found one. Got titanium. You're gonna watch the thing because it's like it's not that loud once it finds something. No, I'm not gonna risk going down there. Yeah. If I can get a vehicle upgrade console and the prawn suit, that would be perfect. They probably really only need one. I don't know why, but the stream is like kind of weird right now in the preview. How's it looking actually on stream? On actual stream, it's looking better than it is in the preview. Actually, wait, let me check. Yeah, it looks pretty good on stream. So I'm just gonna check when I'm going side to side. Yeah, it doesn't look like the greatest, but it also doesn't look awful. I think it's just a problem with rendering it on my end. Looks like more titanium. A table coral. Let's just cut up some more while I'm at it. A few from over here. That should be good enough. Now over here. High capacity O2 tank. That's great.
New blueprint synthesized.
Grab this titanium, I guess. I mean, it's free titanium.
Warning. 30
Grab
seconds
some
of
water.
oxygen remaining.
Guess we'll scan the window and then we'll head on up.
New blueprint synthesized.
Let's just swim right on up.
Oxygen.
I know. Swim to surface. Yada, yada, yada. Alright. Now I just gotta find a bunch of copper. Problem is I don't exactly know where copper is gonna be. But I do have this thing, which will help a lot. Titanium. It looks like we're in like or not copper central, but like limestone central with as much as it's finding. There it is. That's another titanium.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Head on up. There's that limestone. So we're just gonna... Oop. Oh, I might have fucked up. No, I should be fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I made it. Now let's just swim on back down. How much copper do we have? 3. I'm gonna want 6 copper. Six copper will be more than good enough for right now. Here's a limestone outcrop. Here's yet another one. Yet another one, but that one's just titanium.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oxygen plant. That. See how many, I'll have to break before I get enough titanium. I'm gonna run out of inventory space. Never mind, I had just enough inventory space, right? Yep. 6 copper. Now let's surface as we head back to base.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Boom. It is kind of weird, though, how the base is, like, connecting this game, because imagine that's a bug, but it's weird that the moon pool can't connect normally, but if I just put it nearby, it's just, like, works. Like, it's not even directly connected to any power source, but it just kind of works. Which I find kind of weird. Ugh. Let's head into... Alright, I forgot I moved the thing when I was trying to figure stuff out. Put a battery on charge. Now I'm going to need 3 copper wire. And then I'm going to need 1 computer chip. Now I'm going to need 2 computer chips. I'm going to need a second gold. Now I can make... Is everything I need to make both? I think it is. Alright, now let's start off with the prawn suit. Where is my vehicle thing? Okay, how bad were the frames when I go outside on the actual stream? Because if it's as bad as it appeared in the preview, I might need to adjust some settings. Yeah, I gotta lower some graphics settings. What are those things on low? Go back up to medium. Let's put skybox on low. Anti-aliasing, let's put it on... I know that sounds like less. Anti-aliasing quality low. Motion blur is off. Ambient occlusion is off. Boom. Now that should hopefully help the stream. Now let's just, for now, I guess we'll head in here and then we'll
Welcome aboard, Captain.
create the vehicle upgrade console. Let's just go with my standard design. I guess we'll call it... I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna call it. It's not gonna stay named Sea Truck, though. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I'll have to think of a name. Got save, now I got that. Now let's find my vehicle creating thing. If I just pop on up, I should be able to see it on the... Yep, there it is. Pop up here, use vehicle bay. Love to create the prawn suit. I also have modules available. Only the sleeper module, though. And now, bam, prawn suit. Does the prawn suit only get 1 power cell in this game, or... Oh, it has 2. Here's be almost exactly the same as in the first game. No voice line about limitless sense of power or anything, though. I like that sound effect, though. You got speed boost, vertical thrust, and exit. Now, how's this speed boost work? Not very well. I don't think that speed boost is even worth using. Maybe if you're using your thrust as well, but on its own, speed boost is not worth it. Alright, let's head on over and let's get the sea truck out of there. Let's dock our, prawn suit. Alright, hop out of the sea truck. Let's repair that little bit of damage it took. Now let's put the prawn suit in. Alright, definitely goes up faster than in previous games. And again, base color. What's a good fucking... Alright, fuck it. I haven't even seen Evangelion. I also hope I spelled that right. Decent chance I didn't. Alright, so what all can I craft here? Prawn suit depth module. Prawn suit storage module. Can't craft my reactor yet. Now, oh, I see. So it's a different recipe. I think. It might be the same recipe. I don't know. Yeah, enamel glass, 3 ruby, and synthetic fibers. What do you need for synthetic fibers? Do I have synthetic fibers? Doesn't look like I... Oh, I do. Spiral plant clipping. I forgot about that. Don't have that yet, though, unfortunately. Might be a little bit until I can make a... vehicle I can dive deeper. Or whatever that was. Yeah, I think that was the depth module, right? I think that's what I was looking at. Alright, so now let's craft some stuff. First, let's make some water. This shouldn't be too difficult to craft. Now let's just cook the Arctic Peeper. Put away some of my resources. Do I have 2 titanium anywhere? I can just... I know, so I guess we're just gonna have... We lose titanium. Because now that I have the recycle thing, I can literally just compact all my titanium into bars. Especially since that's one of the resources that takes up so much space, right? Because I mean, if I just go over here... 5 titanium. So entirely free. Did that take up like 25 energy? So it might not be entirely free. Let's see though. How much energy does it take up? To recycle... No, that's entirely free. It takes up no energy. I literally can just do this as many times as I need to. I can now just store things in their crafted forms. Now, high capacity O2 tank. Silver, titanium, glass. Oh, I can just do this. That's insane. Unpin all, and then we'll repin those. Alright, so I have the O2 tank. I need 4 titanium. 2 glass. Do I have glass or quartz? I saw 1 quartz in there. That's diamond, so I got 1 quartz. no more quartz, so I'm gonna have to go out and find some. Do I have any silver as well? That's something I should check. Because I'm gonna need 3 to upgrade my oxygen tanks to max. One, two, three. So I've gotten all the silver I need. Let's make these 2 into a wiring kit as well. And then I'll need... Actually, wait. Oh, it's the booster tank. I don't want to make that. Wondering why that was so cheap. Because it wasn't what I wanted at all. Can't make the ultra high capacity tank then yet, huh? Unfortunate. Okay. But at least I can get more oxygen. I've got a silver. 4 titanium. Also, I just realized I don't need the wiring kit anymore. Yeah, it takes up literally no power to use, which is insane. Put 1 away. Now it's just 3 quartz, and I'll have everything I need to finish this. Where is quartz? None nearby. Oh, I see it. I need 2 more quartz. Let's just keep swimming around here. I'll let this thing search for some quartz for me. Since now I know it spawns around here. Oh, we got a signal. Find it. There it is. Already found more quartz. Quartz is like everywhere around here. That's all the quartz I need.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Let's surface and get oxygen real quick before I keep heading back to base. Now let's head back. Alright. So we've gotten everything we need to improve our oxygen tank then.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now I have everything I need. Personal equipment. High capacity O2 tank. And how much do I got now? Also, I should probably, see. You gonna switch over? 135, huh? That's some good oxygen amount. That means I can pretty much go wherever right now, then. Very nice. Also gonna take back my battery. I'm just gonna recharge some more of these. Alright. I'm just gonna reload this one with battery now, and then I'm gonna fix my inventory back to how it was. I think that was where the repair tool was. Boom. Okay, so now whenever these are charged, we can actually, well, I could go right now. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Actually, how deep can the prawn suit go without a depth module? It's probably gonna be 300 meters, isn't it? 400, so it can go slightly deeper. However, right now I'm not too sure of how far I can actually go. Because, uh-oh. Why is my base flooding? What the fuck is happening? Why did 3 holes suddenly appear in my base?
Integrity restored. Draining
Oh,
system
thanks.
initiated.
Was it because I hit it? Was it because the game thinks I hit it with my prawn suit? Is this part flooded too? No, this part seems to be functioning just fine. Alright, they can jump up to 85. Yep, okay, so the rest of my base is functioning just fine. I don't know what the hell is happening over there. Yeah, guess we're just waiting a tiny bit longer. Alright, what can I do at the mod station? Depth upgrades? I've already got a thermal blade, and I can't make the high capacity tank yet. Save real quick. 100%. If I go now, I won't have spare batteries, but I'm also not planning on being out far too long. So let's go to Architect Artifact PK8. I'm also not planning on going too deep, so if I do have to return with the prawn suit, I'll just have to do that. Because I'm not going to be using a prawn suit without a grappling hook if I don't know for sure that I'll be able to get it out of a hole. Because with the grappling hook, I can basically just take the prawn suit wherever I want with no worries. But I don't have that yet, so it's not exactly the greatest idea to just be trying to take it into somewhere that might be like a cave or something. Yeah, until then, we're just going to head to Architect Artifact PK8 and see what we can do with the sea truck. Alright. Guess we'll also keep our eye out for blueprints and stuff. Yeah, I kind of also feel like I should be farther in the game by this point, but that may also just be like my imagination. I feel like this game's version of the Reaper Leviathan, like, it's still a bit scary, but it's nowhere near as terrifying as the fucking Reaper Leviathan. So I feel like they should make a, like, either redesign its model or, like, remove it, because it's not really, like, terrifying enough to be considered, like, something like the Reaper Leviathan. Like, I don't know why, but the Reaper Leviathan was just, like, the perfect like, it feels like a final boss, but it's not. It's kind of the vibe it gives off, you know? Like, it can kill you easily, but it's also not, like, too challenging. I feel like that's why it worked so well. Whereas you have that thing, which it's just not scary. Like, it can jump scare you, but I wouldn't consider that in the same, like, category as scary, you know? Because, like, anything can jump scare you.
An active volcano detected nearby.
That may be bad. But yeah, like, if I were to just try and jump scare people, like, on my streams, I probably would be able to.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Fuck's sake. Guess this is where the sea truck stays then. And we head down. Alright. Um, let's just pick up some rare resources while we're down here. Stuff we don't see far too often.
Useful information. Processing. I can visualize a location where we may find an important component for my body. The image is hazy, but I am sure it is correct. A stark surface landscape, dangerously cold. Curved spires stretch to the sky.
Yo! Ion battery, let's fucking go. Ion power cell. So they fucking let you have actual good power early in the game. That's awesome. Because in the first Subnautica, you had to, like, beat the entire game in order to unlock anything above the standard power cell or battery. Which makes me wonder if they're going to add something above Ion in this game. Like, if there's going to be, like, Ion fusion batteries or something like that, which is going to have, like, far more power than the Ion battery or power cell can. Which is an Ion... Oh, it's the same as the last game, plus lithium. And Ion power cell seems to be pretty similar as well.
How do humans cope with the loss of memories?
Like forgetting someone's birthday? I don't know, it just happens.
When you die, some quantity of knowledge is lost forever to the next generation. Isn't
Bitch.
I'm warning you, if you call humanity inefficient one more time, I will swim us both in
Ironic timing.
Is that sarcasm? I am still having trouble differentiating.
How inefficient?
Efficiency aside, does the loss of knowledge not create complications?
Well, on a personal level, losing
With
something
it double.
can be traumatic. But it's harder to process the idea of generational knowledge. Humans aren't networked, so we can't even be aware of what we're losing moment by moment. We try to learn from history. Maybe it's not ideal, but it's what we
Subtitles. Duplicate. General. Oh, no, we're putting that under bug. General. We're gonna do that.
What happens when you
I think game breaking, but it's weird.
others to combine with your own?
You make your own memories and interpretations. You have to experience life as an autonomous being. Discover yourself.
Hey, now we can make better power. Now let's just keep. I don't know the fucking giant ones, or is that? Nope, it's them. I hate how loud they sound more terrifying than they sound more terrifying than the I can't say the Leviathan fast, okay? They sound more terrifying than the Leviathan. I don't know why. It's like, oh no, that's just the Leviathan. Never mind. They made a good sound for the Leviathan. Let's pop up a little bit. If I can make ion power cells, that will be insane. Well, first off, see how many ion cubes I've got. If it's a lot, then we're golden. If not, I may have to go on a hunt for some more. Probably at the other alien locations, is my guess. I hate that I can't drive and and use the inventory at the same time. Like, I have PDA pause turned off, so it's kind of annoying that I can't, like, drive while using the PDA. But hey, who knows? Maybe there's a reason for that, like game balancing. Or maybe they just didn't think of allowing for that. Who knows? I'm not game dev. Maybe it's actually really hard to let people use a menu and move around. Like in a vehicle. I mean, they allow you to do it while you're not in a vehicle, but who knows? I've never made a game, probably never will, so I can't exactly say what would and wouldn't be easy. Pop in with the sea truck. Repair it. Enter sea truck. Enter base. Now we're charging. Charging 91%. Right. So now let's see here. How many ion how many ion cubes do I have? I want to set ion batteries. That's not what I'm looking for. Also, how much lithium do I have? Also gonna need silver. I need gold. Ion battery. How much power does one of you give? Is it same as the last game or what? 500. We went from 300,000 power in an ion cube to 500 in a battery. That's bullying. How many cubes do I have? Okay, so that's just enough to fully ion power one vehicle. What I'll end up doing, probably. So, let's see here. Gold. And silver. I have the lithium. I need 3 silver. I need 2 silver. And 3 gold. Oh, the Argentite, whatever, outcrops. That's where I get silver from. I feel like I found those, like, closer to the, like, the big block of ice. So that might be where to go. I may also be wrong. Who knows? I haven't found any yet. Like, we're getting kind of close. Still none. Let's head down. Still no Argentite or Argentite, however the hell you say it, fragments. Getting mildly annoying. Pop up for air. Don't want to drown because I was looking for rocks. Like, not the way to go out, dude. Just died looking for rock. What the Oh, it's that fucking thing. Oh, this is weird. I didn't think I'd be allowed to go under there. Like, that seems like it would be something that just got left by mistake. They actually put something in there, which makes me think that's there on purpose. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll keep going. Alright, I'm back. Let's just keep looking for this Argonite, whatever it is. Argonite outcrops, that is what I'm looking for. Alright. I think it's an egg, right? Yep, creature egg. Interesting looking creature egg, though. Where do you find this stuff? Because I think I might have been wrong as to where it's found. Alright, note to self, don't do that. Like, life pro tip, don't touch the ice. Alright. Uh-oh, stinky. Uh-oh, okay, never mind, I found my way out. Right, I was about to drown looking for rocks, but then I found the, escape. What is this thing? Oh, it's another creature egg. I've already got one creature egg in the fucking bioreactor. I don't need more yet. Alright. So let's just head back over this way, I guess. Yeah, honestly, I think that the most difficult part of getting Twitch affiliate isn't the 50 followers, because that's relatively easy. I mean, I've been streaming for, what, since September? So it's September, October, November, December, January, February. I'm halfway through. I've been streaming for September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, I'm streaming for 6.5 months, and I've already hit 50 followers. So I'm only on a 1.4 average viewer count. I mean, if I were to want to just grind to average viewers, I probably could. Like, all I'd have to do is play one game for like a month. Like a month or two. And eventually I'd get a decent viewer count on that. Like, because a lot of my followers only show up for specific games. Or just don't seem to watch that much Twitch. Or just don't watch my channel anymore. And as such, they don't pop in unless I'm playing that specific game, right? So, like, I guarantee you if I played Five Nights at Freddy's, some of my followers would come back, right? But I don't want to play Five Nights at Freddy's is the thing, right? And I'm not going to play a game I'm not enjoying, because that very much reflects in the stream's quality. Like, number one, I'm doing this as a hobby. I'm not getting paid for this. So I see no reason to do something I dislike. Now, if I was making a living off of this, in that case, yeah, I might have to play games I don't like. But, I'm not, is the thing. Like, I'm doing this because I enjoy it. Now, if I do manage to get affiliate and make a few bucks off of it, that's a cool thing, too. Alright, like, if I'm able to pay for the video games I play through Twitch, that would be pretty nice. But, again, I'm not making a living off of this. Well, I'm not currently making a living off of this. And I'm not planning on ever making a living off of this, because I understand the minuscule chances. Like, genuinely, Twitch is probably one of the, like, hardest fields to actually do well in. Because a lot of it's luck, right? Like, I can play, games for 40 hours a week, right? I can stream that. And have just as much of a chance as getting followers as that guy who plays for, like, 20 minutes and then he ends, or that guy who plays for, like, 2 hours a day and then that's it, right? The main way you get viewers on Twitch isn't through Twitch. It's through bringing people in from other platforms, because Twitch has no discoverability. Like, if we go, I'm just gonna pull this off in case it shows some. Subnautica Below Zero. Let's pull up Subnautica Below Zero right now. Look at all this competition. here I am. All of these people are giving them just as much of a reason to join as me, right? And they know, like, this guy, he's got a webcam, he's put some time into his background, right? Got an overlay, he seems to be running the game at a decent quality. So why are people gonna click on this over this, right? Now, I mean, of course there are reasons that people click on streams. Some people click on streams based on the title. Some people click on the streams based on, oh, this person has, I think it's like an anime avatar. Oh, this person's an anime avatar. Click. Some people will click on things like, oh, it's a VTuber, I want to watch VTubers, right? And some people only want the large streams, right? So some people will entirely ignore all of these and just jump straight to maybe this guy, but mainly this guy and this guy. Right? Yeah, like, now if on the other hand, I were to spend my time making a video on the genius of Subnautica Below Zero story or something like that, then people might, then assuming that does decently in the algorithm, I might bring in a couple new viewers to Twitch, right? And as those viewers get brought into Twitch, well, that video now has more views, the algorithm likes it more. So now when you search for Subnautica Below Zero, oh, that video's higher up, you know? Yeah, that's why I'm going to be spending a decent amount of my time in the future. I mean, now that I've done SATs, right? Especially in the summer if I don't get a job, which I am planning on it, but at the same time, I'm going to need a car to get it if I'm getting a job. I'm going to need a driver's license if I'm getting a job. Because I don't know how it is in many other countries, but in America, or at least the area of America I live in, we don't have the greatest public transport except for schools, right? Like, the schools always have good public transport. But just like general public transport, we don't have very good public transport. Right? Like, and I mean, this, like, the big cities tend to have good public transport, but I don't live in a big city. So, yeah, it's very possible I won't end up getting a job, in which case, I will be spending a good portion of my time making YouTube videos and making Twitch streams, you know? It still has not used up that creature egg, by the way. I mean, I guess I haven't been draining the bioreactor, like, at all. I've just been draining the one solar panel. Yeah, I guarantee it's going to change after we go on a long expedition. But yeah, like, you just don't get discovered on Twitch without other ways to bring in viewers, right? Like, it doesn't have to be YouTube, right? Like, you can have a tweet that blows up. You can have a Vine, or not a Vine, you can have a TikTok that blows up. But you can't really have a stream that blows up, right? Like, it's just a pretty simple fact that you're, like, even if I got, like, let's assume for a moment that the one, like, a trillion chance happens, and I get a massive raid from, who the fuck knows, Slimesicle. This Slimesicle one day decides to raid a tiny streamer and he happens to choose me, right? I won't be able to retain that viewership for more than a few minutes, maybe an hour or two. Because the truth is, most people don't stick around after a raid, right? Like, even on the entirely rare chance that some guy, like, as big as Slimesicle decides to raid a small streamer like me, I wouldn't be able to retain that viewership. On top of the fact that I just wouldn't be able to, like, retain those viewers because most people wouldn't play after the raid, I'm not producing quality enough content for those people to stay around. Like, on top of that, people watch Slimesicle, or like, I was gonna say Jay Schlapp. I don't think he's streamed in a while, has he? But yeah, people watch Slimesicle, Technoblade, Quackity. They watch their streams for entirely different reasons than you would want to watch a stream like mine. You watch those kind of streams because you want to stick around and, like, those streams are kind of like being at a concert, is probably the best way to describe it, right? Like, the audience is all sort of, like, thinking the same things. You're all, like, cheering at the funny things. You're booing at the cringe things or the weird things, you know? Whereas a stream like mine is probably more comparable to, like, a small comedy club where you kind of know most of the people there. You know? But my stream is more applicable to, like, a small comedy club or, like, a small show where, like, you might after the show get to go up and meet the band or meet the comedians, right? Like, and have a chat with them. Which unfortunately does lead to a higher chance of some parasocial relationships. And like, the thing of small streams like mine is the idea of parasocial relationships is very weird, because in a stream like mine, I am able to genuinely get to know the viewers, right? Like, I have spoken to Texie on various occasions. Like, I've talked shit with him, like we've talked, and yeah, right? Whereas in a stream like, I don't know, and going back to Slimesicle, because he's like the only streamer I can think of right now for some reason, parasocial relationships in there are much more easy to spot, because it's like, if you are a viewer of his, you have never, like, had a genuine, like, talk with him, you've like met him at a fan event, and that's your idea of a genuine talk. It's clear it's a parasocial relationship, right? Like, you think you're his friend, but you're not. Whereas with me, like, it's weird. Like, you know? Those are just some things I've been noticing. But you'll also notice that, like, my follower count goes up relatively slowly because I'm not retaining those viewers, right? Like, I'm gonna go through the follower list right now and point out all the names that I've been seeing recently, right? Like, all the people I've been seeing in chat, like, relatively common. Just to show you guys, like, how much I'm not retaining followers. Jack the Thought Ripper, we only met a few days ago, so I'm not gonna be like that. I mean, like, you once. You showed up once. Once. Shadow's been showing up a good bit. Once. No, like, actually twice for you. Once. Blueberry's been showing up a good bit. Not so much recently, though. Taxi. Oh, I mean, it's Taxi. He's literally the top of the stream points leaderboard. Icy Foxy hasn't been showing up recently, but, like, you can see, like, I'm already pretty much through my entire list of people who's been showing up recently. I have, like, 53 followers. Yeah, I got 53 followers, and out of them, I can remember the names of about, like, 5. Because that's the only group of people who's been showing up on a relatively common basis, right? And I'm not saying, oh, you have to show up for streams. I'm saying, like, that's just showing you guys, like, the importance of viewer retention, right? Like, if, for example, more viewers were to be showing up, right? Like, I guarantee you I'd be getting more followers, right? Like, Twitch is very much an exponential gain, right? Like, once you get, like, this is probably the toughest part, right? Because you have, like, a good amount of followers, but basically no viewers. So you end up basically just like, fuck, that's who this was this entire time. Wait, what was I saying? Like, what, in that spot of, like, one viewer to like 5 viewers is the hardest spot, because once you reach 5 viewers, you lose the viewers who only like to watch the V0 and 1 viewer streams. But you also don't have that enough viewers to be getting like the people who like to watch the bigger streams. Right, and I find that you're able to hold a conversation with streamers up until about the the 50 or 100 viewer mark. Now keep in mind that most of the viewers aren't chatters. If you're in like the 100 chatter mark, at that point it's like you have no hope of being able to talk to this streamer, right? Because like they just physically cannot hold 100 conversations. Like, I do not think I could hold 100 conversations if I had 100 viewers. I mean, I'd probably try to. Like, once you reach that point, you're basically just not able to have, like, a genuine connection with most of your viewers. Which is why I think a lot of people, like, subscribe and donate to larger streamers. Like, some people do it because they enjoy the content. If I were to do it, it would probably be because I'm enjoying the content. I mean, like, I pay for Netflix, and it's sort of like a donation to keep the whole thing going, right?
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
But, like, subbing and donating to streamers is kind of like paying a Netflix or a YouTube Premium subscription, right? You pay them and you receive the service. Unfortunately, some people think that if they can get, I'm going back to Slimesicle, because I can't think of any other streamer off the top of my head right now, but if they can get Slimesicle to say their name, then that means that Slimesicle knows who they are. The problem is, Slimesicle says about 500 people's names per day, right? Like, if you're a big streamer, like, I encourage anyone who thinks that a big streamer genuinely knows who they are, watch their alert box. See how many names pop up every minute, and like see if you still believe that Slimesicle or whoever, Ms. Kiff, XQC, Pokimane, genuinely remembers your name, right? Like, after watching how many donos they get per minute, like, would you still think that that streamer knows who you are? And I'm not saying you shouldn't donate to big streamers, right? Because those streamers do need money to continue making content, right? Like, they can't make content for free. On the other hand, though, if you're donating because you think a big streamer is gonna know who you are and they're gonna, like, become your friend, stop. If you donate $50 to Slimesicle, he's gonna go, yo, thanks for the 50 bomb. And then 5 minutes later, when another guy drops $50, he's gonna say, yo, thanks for the 50 bomb. Or whatever he says. I haven't actually watched any of his streams. I just watched his YouTube videos. But, yeah, like, now, if you're dropping huge amounts of money on a smaller streamer, they'll probably remember you. But don't drop huge amounts of money because you want to become someone's friend. Like, that's just weird. Like, if you want to become friends with a smaller streamer, genuinely try and become friends with them, right? Like, talk with them and in and out of the streams, right? Like, I hang out on my Discord server relatively common, right? Like, I'm in there a good portion of the time, and if you send a message there, there's a good chance I'll see it that same day, right? Like, I'm small enough that I can pay attention to that. No difference between small and big streamers. Big streamers cannot possibly pay attention to everybody sending them messages in their server. Right? It's just not possible. Like, they just cannot pay it. Like, I don't even know if Slimesicle has a Discord server, but if he does, I guarantee you he gets so many messages in there per minute that would be legitimately impossible to keep up with. Because once you reach that size, you're getting so many messages from so many people every minute that it just becomes insane. Right, like... Honestly, something I've been wondering about is if... You bitch. If I'm, like, going to try and get viewers, I'm wondering, should I, like, pay, like, what I'm wondering is, like, if my stream goes bigger, right? I'm wondering whether it would be worth it to pay an editor, or, you know? Like, this is just an extremely hypothetical situation, right? Because that happening would rely on two things. One, I'm getting big enough to the point where I would consider it worthwhile to spend money on it. And two, it would require videos taking long enough, right? Because, like, I'm gonna be, after the Fortnite retrospective video, I'm gonna start scripting an Omori video immediately, right? After I get this first video out, I'm gonna be aiming for a video at least once a month, right? Hopefully weekly or bi-weekly if I can manage that, but I'm not gonna be, like, trying to push myself and burn myself out, you know? Like, I know what I can handle, but, like, I'm doing school as well on top of all this, so I can't exactly just be pushing all of my time onto streaming. Another thing I'm going to have to consider is whether I'm going to try and be mainly a streamer or a YouTuber, right? Like, so, like, that's the big thing, right? Like, a lot of the gaming commentary channels, or the gaming comedy channels, not commentary, they have, like, I think that people like Slimesicle and J-Shot are mainly, like, I think they have always been mainly YouTubers, right? Like, their streams have gotten pretty big, but I feel like that's a result of their YouTube channel and not as a result of their streams. Like, they make good streams, but I also think that their streams mainly blew up because they were spending all their time on YouTube. Oh, just got made. Wasn't paying attention. I guess we'll make some titanium ingots now. Yeah, probably gonna have to end stream after I finish this up. No, I might continue scripting the Fortnite retrospective video tonight. I'm also kind of wondering whether an editing stream would be something that people enjoy watching. Because seeing my editing process might be enjoyable to some people, but I also don't want to be like, alright guys, today we're doing a stream that literally none of you asked for, but fuck you, we're doing it anyways. You know, because that's like, it's kind of weird to like make a stream that no one's going to want to watch. Just because I decided we're doing it. Because this channel is not big enough for me to just say, screw it, I'm doing it. If you guys don't want to watch, don't watch, you know? But yeah, it's something for another day to consider. Yeah, thank you to anyone who I did not notice who showed up. And tomorrow I'll see you guys for some more Pokemon Shield. As always, on Mondays... No. Yeah, on Mondays, Wednesdays... Friday and Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays we play Pokemon Shield. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays we play Subnautica Below Zero. And on Sundays we do a random game day. Last week's was Paladins. This week's is 911 Operator. Yeah, I'll see you guys then.